Shalom, shalom, kalam. My commandment is going to be coming from Shemot, which is Exodus chapter 23, verses 2. Verse 2. Do not follow the crowd when it does what it is wrong, Slika, what is wrong, and don't allow the popular view to sway you into offering testimony for any cause if the effect will be to pervert justice. I'm going to read that again. Do not follow the crowd when it does what is wrong, and don't allow the popular view to sway you into offering testimony for any cause if the effect will be to pervert justice. I chose this commandment because growing up, I remember being told a lot not to follow the crowd. And even in my teenage years, I remember, especially when it was when I was on social media, I was in my teenage years, at least on Instagram. And I remember trends were going around and just a lot of things that were popular to the mass, but just the way I was taught and some of the things that I was taught as a no-no, I didn't follow in a lot of those trends because I just felt like a lot of them were pointless and a lot of them were perverted, especially for young people. And I just using that, I've been able to use that principle growing up, but it is even better to see that the principles that you were taught a lot of times are in our literature. And that's one of the things that lets me know that we are the people that sing a lot of the things that we grew up knowing, but we just didn't know that it was in the Tanakh. We didn't know it was in the literature. And definitely not following in the crowd, doing everybody else is doing, especially if it's to pervert justice, isn't. We can all carry that principle no matter what age we are, whether it's sharing your toys if you're a child or if you're older, if it's somebody you know and they're saying something and everybody's doing it. If it's wrong, it's a no matter who it is. I think that is just a short and sweet, very easy to understand commandment, because it's a principle that, like I said, children and adults can follow. If it's to pervert justice, I don't care how many people are doing it, especially now that we have influencers and you have celebrities. Celebrities kind of what do you call it, putting their seal of approval on things still doesn't make it right. So that's my commandment. Shalom.